Welcome to True Jamaica Buzz, news and entertainment with a buzz. First thing that is popping in the news, we have to applaud the police at the Freeport police station in Montego Bay. Based on some information, it is said that a man, younger man and a older woman was in a vehicle. However, that vehicle started to submerge under the surge of the water that was coming in from Hurricane Melissa. The police made some makeshift apparatus and saved those persons. This is the actual video. Take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece.
Constable Edwards here. We're still here trying to rescue the police that is over there and the person that was in the car that was washing away that the police was trying to save. Many other police are out there trying to rescue their life. The water is coming over on us. Almost the ground floor is almost covered. We are worried. We're scared. We're trying to get to the fire brigade. We're trying to get some assistance. We're not sure what's going to happen. As you can see, there are police officers that are using ladders to see if they can ropes, other things to try to help to save the police officer and also the lady that was in the vehicle. It is very scary, and I just want to tell you guys, we're not safe. Guys, I think the police actually saved the person that was in the vehicle and also the police officer of Brian that was out there. I am at a little distance, so I can't really see exactly what is happening. Sorry, excuse. So I think they have rescued them. Guys, they are safe!
Female, alright. They must get friends.
The water is almost at the ground floor at the Montego Bay police station in Freeport. Guys, the elderly lady is actually safe, guys. Yes, our elderly lady that guys actually saved the lady and also the police officer that is out there. They are safe. We are worried about the rising of water actually here. This is like a tsunami. We don't know where is the river, from where is the sea, from where is actually the road. Everything is all in one. No, the lady is actually safe. It's very dark outside, and we hope you can get a glimpse of what is going on. Guys! The other side! Take the other side!
Yo, take the other side,
Oh my God! Guys, this is the lady that they saved actually. These are all the police officers. Good job, guys! Good job!
Yeah!
You are heroes! You are heroes! Yes, guys! We have everything captured! Guys, this is what is happening. Mash up, oh God.
Yeah, force for good.
Force for good, guys. Heroes.
Yo, you didn't say about I want to go now. Heavy ranking.
Guys, I'm so glad that you guys are back. Everybody is good. Everybody is accounted for. Thank God. Judge.
from the initial onset when we go for it.
Could I use it? I will never start. We just go in.
No, you never start. You must say, I know something we do.
Someday we want no room.
So people, the videos and pictures that I showed you is the condition of that night when those, don't know if both of them were in separate cars or together. Whatever the circumstances are, is that both of them were saved. So people, thanks to the police for putting in some work, we see that they are very, very brave. The fact that they were alert, the fact that they decided that even though their life was going to be in danger, they were going to try to save these persons, two persons, and that is exactly what they did. So the videos that you saw at the start is the condition, the height of the water, the rain, the storm, the wind, everything. Then the rescue mission, and then when persons were actually taken to the Freeport police, based on information, it is said that at least two rivers burst its bank and was overflowing the road. It came up to the first floor, so we're talking about 10 feet, 13 feet or so. So the moral of the story is that thanks to the bravery of these police officers at the Freeport police station, these persons are actually alive. Point blank and period.
Help me because me come down here and my heart a hurt me. My heart a hurt me because this little one is 2 weeks old, about a couple weeks old, and then out the door them sleep brethren like outside. Like outside. And we don't have to experience this. Everybody else at church them have concrete structure and this is outside. This is outside. So you have to help me. I want diapers, I want feeding, I want nail, I want tarpaulin. Me need clothes, me need food. Anything that you can give, I'll take it. And as many trips I need to make down here, I'm coming back. But this is too much. Like, this is too much. This is too much. They are sleeping outside. The only reason why they put up back this are because of the babies. There are 3 babies here. Oh, four? 4. 1 and 1, 2 and 1, 1 and 8 months. And the one that must be about 2. Alright, if you don't think so, let me go over. Down to the puss hungry. Jesus Christ it. OMG. Oh, look at this bedroom. This baby I forgot through hurricane and storm. No pampers not there. No pampers not there. So I'm soliciting your help, please, and thank you.
So the next thing that is popping in the news, based off the video that you just saw, that video is not an isolated incident in a hurricane. This is a normal in a whole bunch of places. Most of those places that have been cut off from the rest of the world by flood waters, by wind, by rain, all of the elements. These people have been like this for a couple of days, way too much days, way too much hours, under the element, mosquito, no sorts of sanitary place to take a dump, drink some clean water, take a bath, live like average, normal citizens of any country should. A lot of persons are saying that the government needs to do more. A lot of government people are saying that they are doing all that they can. They are assessing, analyzing the situation, and then they are going to act promptly. Well, people, this is a very dire situation, emergency situation, if we've ever seen one. So therefore, our expectation or the average person, expectation is that they should move accordingly. meaning that these persons should be getting sanitary stuff, food, water, access to just live like human beings. Most persons are saying that instead of dropping off food for a day or so, and these people have to suffer under the elements of the night, the mosquito, rate, lele, blue, blah, blank. Why don't you evacuate these persons? I want you to take a look to a man what he has to say. He is echoing the sentiments of what most persons in a Jamaica think. Take a look, and then I'll give my piece.
Why the hell? Why the hell are we bringing supplies to a set of people who needs to be evacuated from an area where they are surrounded by dead bodies and dead animals? They're surrounded by debris. There's no house. There's nothing. It's now night time. There's no electricity, so you know it's darkness. And they're hungry, really hungry. And people who are making phone calls and doing all kind of shit. We have a national stadium, we have a national arena, and we have hotels. When the COVID period came, there were hotels that the government actually took a hold of and got people who needed to be quarantined in hotels. For the love of God, Andrew Holness, the power in a phone on. There are Jamaicans that are every single minute are dying, like dying of hunger. No water. Some people not drink no water from Tuesday. Hold on, let me just. There are people who I got a call this evening from a friend of mine. He said that there's 19 dead bodies in just his little area. Him say 19 him count. Jamaica and to the rest of the world, we have to evacuate every single person that we're seeing alive and seeing videos of. We have to evacuate, meaning the helicopters that are here, the big helicopter. Please, for the love of God, don't just carry food and drop it, give them like them a dog or puss or drunker. Can we take our brothers and our sisters to the national stadium, the national arena? No, like no. There needs to be an evacuation. The helicopters have big flashlights. Take up the citizens. The videos are coming out where the people are telling us the entire area stink of dead animals and people. There are people who are submerged underwater. Possibly some lie down for outstop. In the sun at today, night catch them out there. I beg, I pray to God. Somebody find them. There are communities that we're getting 1 or 2 words out of where them cut off from everything. Cut off. We need to do evacuation to get the people them at a central location. Everybody.
Now, people, the video that I just showed you is the edited version of a post that this man made on social media. The whole post was maybe about 11 minutes or so. So this is the short version, taking out important points that he would have made. Now, people, let's talk about the situation, assess and analyze the situation rationally. Is it better to evacuate or bring food to the people? What are the logistical problems in doing so? Well, first thing first, the people have to be willing to want to leave. And I am sure that some persons, probably most, would want to leave that situation if they know that they are going to a better situation. However, here is the problem. These people are not going to leave. The little that they have, as minute as it is, for unsurety, because if them leave, their property, be it wet up, soak, destroyed, in a bad condition, will be stolen probably by their neighbors or even outer. So that is one problem right there. I hear persons say that take them to the national arena, take them to the hotel like they did in the COVID time. Again, that might be a good idea. However, when it was the COVID time, there were probably hundreds of persons that were housed. In this situation, it is going to be thousands. We are talking about Black River, we are talking about most of St. Elizabeth, we are talking about Trelawney, we are talking about Westmoreland, we are talking about St. James, Montego Bay. Thousands, tens of thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands. No specific information as it pertains to that. But a whole heap of people, mostly poor, are affected. So therefore, when COVID was happening and that problem existed, the hotels, they volunteer, they came to some sort of agreement with the government and then put up people, house people for 2, 3, 4, 14 days, whatever was the period. However, in this case, this looks like a long-term thing, meaning that these people will have to be housed for maybe a couple of months, maybe maybe years. I don't know if you can get any hotel, any boarding place, any Airbnb that is going to be willing to do that, even if they are kind-hearted. And one of the problems again is this, is that your government is a bad debtor, meaning that they don't like to pay their bills. They are in debt with JPS. They are in debt with contractors. They are in debt with the people them where clear the road or the gully them before the storm. So therefore, people know the history of the government. So unless, of course, these persons were going to make a sacrifice financially, that means if them not get paid, adjust so them a do them good deed. No business can run like that. No business is going to want to be inconvenienced. That means when the place clear back up and then forget the real business and get the real money that they're always getting, they're not going to want to be convenienced for anybody that is suffering, especially for a government. So that is one problem right there. Now, people, I am going to also let you hear from the opposition minister of health of the health risks that exist in the country based on what is going on, based on the amount of communities that are maroon, no running water, no facility to use the bathroom, none at all, people sick, people have all sorts of health, going to lead to mental condition. Take a listen to what he has to say, and then I am going to give my piece.
A hospital is secondary care. There is no primary care in any of the affected parishes at the moment. This means that the clinics are closed. It means that diabetics, hypertensives, persons with heart disease, kidney disease, those who have a diabetic foot also, they are not being treated. And it means that they are going to have exacerbations and complications of their diseases. And already we are seeing where those who have access to the hospitals have been flooding the hospitals. Within 6 weeks, we can expect outbreaks of dengue and whatever else is lying around, waiting for these appropriate conditions to manifest. The public health inspectors, they need to be empowered immediately so that they can start their food safety checks. They can inspect for water sources that they are potable, they have not been contaminated. Basic materials such as food, temperature, thermometers must be provided. We must increase vector control activities immediately. And this is not just fogging, but source control. The gastroenteritis from the consumption of spoiled foods and the unavailability of potable water will lead to diarrhea, dehydration, and in the most vulnerable, it may mean death.
So people, you heard what the health minister had to say. And this is not based on politics. This is based on genuine concern whenever you have people, more than enough people, accumulating in a small spot, and then there is no proper facility to wash them hands, use the bathroom, clean up themselves, there are going to be all sorts of diseases. You name it from A to Z. There's going to be a whole bunch of persons getting sick, especially when these people have medical condition. Now, people, isn't it kind of strange that throughout all of this, when persons with common sense are said to themselves, no, sir, the hurricane I hit, maybe I go a week now, and the people am still there in the same spot, nothing has changed, none at all. What is the government doing so far? People, if you know anything about the government of Jamaica, just go by one of these government businesses and see how slow. You would think that person are trying to sabotage you moving or going about your business in an efficient manner. My point is that government is very slow. I want you to take a look to what the information minister had to say when she was patting herself on the shoulder for a job that is well done. Take a look, and then I'll give my piece.
That category 5 devastation is really, really hard for anyone to plan for. The government has had to do what it can do in order to provide the support as quickly as possible. Given our terrain, we have mountains, we have rivers. This hurricane didn't just come with wind, it came with record rainfall, so we had flooding. And so the first thing we have to do in terms of getting to the communities is to open the roads. After that, it was working with all of our aid agencies and partners to get them into Jamaica, to help them to support us, because they have the international expertise and goods to help us. And so we've done it as quickly as we can. Now, the marooned communities are really the big concern. Now that we have all the helicopters from JDF and we have from our international partners.
So people, you saw the video with the lady, with the baby that is 2 weeks or so old, been there for a day. In a just that one little spot, 4 picnic, maybe 1 or 2-year-old, the oldest one. No pampers, no water, no food, all the puss hungry, based on what they said. And this is a representation of everything that is going on everywhere. The cry of most person, whether them have picnic or not, the elderly, the young, the teenager. Any and everybody is suffering, and any and everybody is waiting for assistance. And that assistance is dragging its foot, just like Melissa did. That is the MO of our governments. So we see some people make all sorts of excuses for them. Listen, them a analyze, them a assess. Well, people, meanwhile, you're doing all of that, persons are actually going to be losing their life. In the video that I let you hear, the man said in a one place alone, 19 people. Now, people, based on the statistics that I am hearing officially from the government, them said 32 people. I cannot, for the life of me, believe that it is only 32 persons that have lost their life. Maybe officially, but unofficially, I think that it is going to be more. Again, hope for the best and expect the worst. People may just say, at the end of the day, it is obvious that things are not moving as efficient as they should be. And whenever you're slow and drag your foot, persons are going to get sick badly. Persons are going to get all sorts of diseases, water, airborne, contagious, anything from A to Z. And even worse, persons are going to lose their life. People, Jamaica needs to do better. Jamaica is very inefficient. Jamaica is very backwards. And again, my disclaimer has nothing to do with JLP or PNP. Just has to do with a culture of slow moving, inefficientness, point blank, and period.